wow, something crazy is brewing in the charts that is telling us that Bitcoin might be exploding very, very soon. Check this out. Hey everyone, it's the Patient Hodler coming at you with another market update video. And if you enjoy these videos, want more of these, then make sure to smash up the like button right now. The more likes, the more update videos we're gonna pump out here. Obviously, only when there's something new to report for Bitcoin and crypto. And now there is something in the chart. So we are here in the monthly candles of Bitcoin. Bitcoin in this beautiful uptrend, about 500, so a 6x, 500% in the profit right now. We have our inverse head and shoulders pattern here, right? We broke out, we retested, and now continuation question mark. And there is one indicator that says yes, absolutely, and that is the stochastic RSI, which is just about to form a bull cross. So technically you could argue we are only just about to say yes, absolutely, because of previous times that we did so was here bull cross, 80% move, bull cross, over 100% move, bull cross, another 80% move, and here we could see question mark, do we have another move? So we see it here, right? The bull crosses that I just highlighted were here and here and here, right? So we see big pumps coming out of these bull crosses. But is that the only thing? Not at all. Clicking the Gaussian channel here, we also see in the weekly that we are using it right now as splendid support. So look at this, right? Support, and bounced off of the Gaussian again. So no real problem here for us. Instead, continuation, have to take the other highs out. Now what's going on in the market, very important here quickly, is Michael Saylor strategy is adding 1,895 Bitcoin, bringing the company stack to 555,000, so over 500,000 Bitcoin, continuously adding. So Michael Saylor is really adding like a degenerate, but he's not the only one. At the same time, we're seeing Samler Scientific adds 167 Bitcoin, bringing the holdings up to 3,634 Bitcoin, way smaller. At the same time, El Salvador is adding 1 Bitcoin per day continuously to its nation balance sheet. At the same time, Bhutan is mining Bitcoin. At the same time, Metaplanet in Japan is buying here and there. At the same time, GameStop is buying Bitcoin. At the same time, I am buying Bitcoin. At the same time, and I could continue, you and your grandma, everyone is saving into Bitcoin here, and that is obviously way more, only those two here, way more than that Bitcoin that is mined per day or per week, right? So massively outperforming. It's only a question of time until the supply shock is actually happening, but only when liquidity hits that market, that supply shock, and the price needs to be renegotiated to the upside. Meaning, what do I mean by that? If we're looking at Bitcoin getting rid of too much of this alien green here, if we're at this level, everyone bought all the Bitcoin at this level, no one is willing to sell this level, well then the price negotiation comes in. Someone of these potential buyers is offering to buy it basically at a higher price, 96,000, any sellers, 97, any sellers, and so on, right? That's basically what's happening in the market. It's an auction, and then at some point in very near future there will be the question mark, 100k, any takers, right? And then yes, more takers, and boom, we're through, right? 106k, all-time high breached. Now there's one more thing, one more chart pattern that is exclusively here for you to see, and that is USDT dominance. What is that? We are all using, or many people are using, USDT or USDC in the market, but the charts really look mostly the same. USDT still widely used, and that is how much is in the USDT versus how much USDT is basically leaving percentage-wise in the overall crypto market cap. So right now we're sitting at nice 5.14%. At roughly 2 trillion, you're calculating 5% of that, you know exactly how much USDT is there to be allocated in the market. So obviously we want this chart to fall, because if this chart falls, that means USDT is being allocated at the market and converted into something. Yes, it could be converted into just another stablecoin, but usually the big moves coincide with big moves in crypto, right? So when USDT moves down, big moves out of crypto. And right now we see textbook descending triangle, basically. You see it here, right? If we are looking at these patterns, that's a bearish continuation pattern, descending triangle. Here you have it, right? And that's exactly what we see here as well. So we could expect, if this completes, and always please don't come crying here if we are just invalidating this pattern before it completes, right? It's something to observe, but if it completes, then descending means bam here, and that takes us usually to a couple of percent out. So this is billions and billions of US dollars hitting the crypto market, allocated, converted nicely into crypto, right? So let me know in the comments below right now what you think about this, and make sure to smash up the like button if you enjoyed this very short video here on crypto. Be subscribed to never miss out on videos, live streams, shorts and everything, with the little bell ticked. And wherever you are on the world, have this great morning, evening, day, night or afternoon, and I catch you in the next video or live stream. Bye.